Traders War Room wants to thank the viewer for their continued support on this journey. Please take a look at the description for an overview of video content, also some research topics, and some options for online brokers.
What is up, team? Hey, I'm Chuck with Traders War Room, and I'm back at you with another video today that I think you're going to like. Listen, today's video is going to cover research, DD, and how to take all that information, put it in context, and how to make decisions for stock companies for us to invest in. Stick with us. I think you're going to enjoy it. So if you're ready, follow me, and let's go to war.
Traders War Room wants to remind the viewer that all content on this channel is for entertainment and education purposes only. Everyone is responsible for their own decisions within the stock market. Thank you.
All right, welcome back, team. Hey, let's get into it. I got my pedestal. I got my notebook. I'm ready to rock and roll, okay? We're going to focus on three things when we're talking about research, DD, and how to put it all together, okay? Quantitative, qualitative, and context, okay? First of all, with quantitative, this is the nuts and bolts of a company that you're interested in, okay? We're talking about financials first, all right? And there's some terms that I need you to understand, I need you to research, and you really need to get familiar with these terms and the balance sheets and how it brings the big picture of the finances on a company, all right? So it's revenue. Think of revenue as the gross income, all right? Before everything's paid out, okay? Net income. This is after everything's paid out. Taxes, operational, non-operational fees, everything that goes along with keeping a business up and running. Whatever's left over, that's net income. Earnings per share, okay? This is the money per one share of a stock, all right? Note that it's not as an efficient measurement of a true stock's worth because it doesn't give you an idea of how efficient a company is with spending their money. Next is profits earning ratio. This is the stock price divided by that EPS we just talked about, all right? Next is ROE, which is revenue on equity. This is in percentages, is the profit from the shareholder that the company gets, all right? And the next is ROA, which is revenue on asset. Now this is the percentage of profit from all of the company's assets that they have on the books. All right, next we're going to talk about the qualitative, all right? Qualitative is more subjective, and this is where it's more speculative, where we're kind of getting an idea of what this company is about, okay? The quantitative, it's all black and white. It's right there in the books. We can all read that stuff. The qualitative stuff is the story behind the stock, right? How they make money, okay? The competition that's in their particular market. Are they the leader? Are they the middlemen? Are they at the bottom of the totem pole? The management team, okay? Do they have a trusted 5-star stellar management team, or do they got some shiesty people that are trying to run this business and, you know, maybe just trying to get things up and running, make a quick buck and bounce out, all right? And the next, the pros and cons with the company in relation to how it fits into how the future's rolling, okay? I want to bring you, when we're talking about the story behind a company, so I like to use Tesla, all right? Tesla didn't come as successful as it is today because people thought it was a good company. No, quite the opposite. People were dissing Tesla all over the place, all right? Elon was like the laughing stock of the business world, right? But what happened is the story behind Tesla, the idea of Tesla, like everyone has a Tesla car, the world is a green world, we got rocket ships going to the moon, people can take a ride in a rocket ship around the earth. Elon Musk got everyone, all of his followers on board with this Tesla dream, and it just exploded. And then you see that he goes up and down with being the richest person in the world with him and Jeff Bezos. But it was the story behind Tesla that was the catalyst that made the company explode. And then everything else just fell in line along with it, with it going upward, all right? Competition. So this is an important one when we're looking at competition. Are they the only one that can do this particular thing in this market. Now, a lot of times with stocks, you want to be first, right? Tesla, boom, you saw how explosive Tesla stock was, right? It's because they were the first one that was out there in the public talking about it and getting things going, right? Well, after Tesla, you got NEO, you got CCIV, you got Xpeng, you got Lee, you got all these other ones riding on the Tesla train, right? But they're nowhere near Tesla's explosive growth at this point, right? Because Tesla was first. It was all new, everything. Oh my God, this is so awesome. EV is going to change the world. Yes, boom, straight up, all right? They were the leader in the explosion. Now, the other ones that are coming along, they're all riding coattails and hopefully going up for the ride and could be more successful in the future. Only time will tell. But I wanted to talk about competition and pros and cons, another big one, all right? This is big. We have to take a good look at a company and we have to look how they fit into the future, okay? If this company, whether we like it or not, right, this company doesn't have a future market or it's starting to die down, it may not be a good company to invest in because 5 or 10 years down the road, there's not going to be a need for it. Now, sure, we might be able to make some good money right now and we might be able to ride some trends and some momentum, but when we're looking for those value growth stocks over a long period of time, we want to make sure that the pros and the cons, we're taking a good look at those and making realistic decisions off of expectations in the future. Now, when we're putting all of this, the quantitative, the qualitative, and we're taking all this information, now we're putting it in context, okay? We're justifying our wanting to buy into this company. And with the context, we need to put it in context. So this company is doing this type of work. Sava, for example, right? This company has this great drug out that potentially can cure Alzheimer's disease, right? Cure it. A disease that was thought to be incurable, okay? Now, we don't know if it cures it or not, but the results are very promising. It shows 98% effectiveness in managing Alzheimer's compared to the other leader in this area, that's 32%. Okay, right there, all right? We got finances, all right? We got the qualitative information, the story is there, and we're taking it in context. And what happened with it today? The price went from $21 a share up to the highest, I think was about $75 a share. And people that were on this not only were potentially riding the stock and investing in a business that could change the world, but they were making a killing while doing it, okay? So it's the best of both worlds. We're making money and we're investing in a stock that has the potential to change the world and help millions of people from now and in the future. I don't know anything better out there than being involved in something like that, all right? So when we're looking at these stocks, we gotta take the quantitative, the qualitative information. We have to take a good look at it, make realistic expectations. We need to decide our risk tolerance on this particular stock, and we need to decide if we want to invest or not. I want to paraphrase a quote from Warren Buffett, and Warren Buffett talks about we don't just buy into businesses that we want the stock price to rise, okay? That's a recipe for disaster. We buy into companies and businesses that we like and that we want to invest in, right? This is the key to success, and this is what gives people that sense of belonging and being part of investors. All right, that is it, team. Another video down, another day in the market, you know, back on the grind, back at it again tomorrow. Listen, I want to thank everybody and the support that we've been generating lately. You're going to see a lot of new content coming out. We got some great moderators that are doing some things. We got our first spammer today, all right? And I was joking around with them. We must be doing something right because we're starting to get spam now, okay? So keep a watch out for the spam on the Facebook group. And if you see something, tell one of the moderators so we can make sure that it's cleaned up and we get it taken care of, okay? We want this group and this channel, we want it to be excellent. We want the integrity of it. We want genuine people to be giving good information out so that the people can make great decisions for their stock market future. And listen, remember, Traders War Room, we look at the stock market as a war zone, right? Stocks and sectors, those are our battles. we attack, destroy, and we conquer them together as a team and now as a community. So if you're ready, follow me and let's go to war.